Hey guys, it's Maddie. I am back and updating again. I know that I haven't updated in a while, and I'm not updating frequently anymore. But as you guys know, as some of you guys know, that I am in Fresno, because of Avery's condition, and she's in a different hospital that's hours away from my house. We don't get really good internet connection out there, so there's no way I can really make videos and post them. But I'm trying as hard as I can to keep updating you guys, and whenever I am back down here, I can make videos for you guys. Anyways, so update on it, how Avery is doing. She is still in the hospital. Yeah, she is. The last thing I updated you guys on was telling you that she had the chest tube in on her left side, and then about a couple days after that, they said that there's fluid accumulating on her right side, so they put one in on her right side. She had 2 chest tubes in. They started to worry because they said in a matter of 1 week that she was draining about somewhere around 200 times her body weight. That's a lot of fluid, and it is all because her it's called chylothorax, what she had, because it was turning milky, because every time she drank my milk, all the fat in her milk would go up to her lymphatic vessels and weep and weep and weep, and it would go into her fluid. And the lymphatic the lymphatic vessels, when you're doing a surgery like heart surgery, they're so tiny in just regular, tall, my size, adult size human beings, let alone in a little tiny preemie baby. They can be almost microscopic. So hitting them could be not low risk at all. Like, you can hit them doing a surgery with a baby like that. It's not major, but in her case, they said that if it leaks longer than a couple of weeks, then they're going to have to do another procedure. It ended up not weeping that long, which is amazing, because he said it could weep up to like as little as a couple weeks to a couple of months. That was horrible to hear, because I was so excited about her finally almost coming home, and again, like always, something else pops up. Now now that they said that, I was like really upset, and he said, well, there's nothing really we can do at this moment because it just has to heal on its own. He then told me that it will be a long, long, long time till I breastfeed. It will be a long time till she even gets my breast milk. And he even said when she starts going back on feeds, they're going to be giving her formula. So if I wanted to breastfeed, I can keep pumping right now, but it's going to be a long time. That moment, I was already so stressed out with doing pumping because I wasn't getting enough already that I can't, like, it was so hard. Like, I'm not saying that I couldn't do it, but then I got, like, this may be TMI for some people, but then I got cracks and it started bleeding around on my like nipples. So I didn't know like what to do. So I ended up going to the ER at that hospital, and they told me that they ran some blood tests and that they swabbed some of the milk, and it ended up I had staph infection. Yeah, one more thing to add to this shitful kind of dilemma here. So I had that, so I ended up saying, like, there's no, like, if I can't give her this milk that I'm making because of my infection, and I'm not getting enough at all, like, I was so stressed out already, like, I can't do this anymore. This is too much stress on me, and it's not even going to benefit her because they're going to give her formula right now. So I know that was the best for her, but now the plans have changed, and it's not the best for her right now. So I ended up stop pumping, and I don't pump anymore. But I still do have saved milk from before that I can feed her when she's home, hopefully, and if it's not expired by then. But yeah, so I did do that, and then I got rid of that infection, thankfully, and everything's fine now. But back to Avery, she had those chest tubes in and said that they were probably going to do another procedure. We waited about a week and a half, good week and a half, and they just stopped draining out of nowhere. They just stopped, and I was like, oh my gosh, this girl is a little miracle. She's amazing. He said it could take up to a couple of months, and it took her a week and a half. Like, he said he's seen this. It's not common, but it's not rare. So that's so crazy that she just did that. But yeah, so that happened, and then she was doing really good, and they took the catheter out, and then they started worrying about her liver. So one more bad thing down, one couple more to go. But anyways, she has something wrong with her liver, and it's because it's abnormally large. Now, there's lots of millions of reasons why it could be large. One common one is that the TPN, which is like the nutrients and stuff, and the lipids, which is fat, that they're giving her. But they said it also could not be that because so many other preemie babies have been on it for their life and they don't have a big liver. So they said that there could be something else wrong with her. So they had a GI doctor come in and look at her for like metabolic diseases, and that right now they're testing her for that, but they really don't know what's going on. So I'm like standing here like the doctors don't know what's wrong with my kid. Like, are you serious? But I guess you could just take it one step at a time, and now we're just waiting for the results of the test, and hopefully something like not as bad either comes back with these tests, because if like something comes up with these tests, they found their answer and we fix it if it is fixable, or if nothing comes back, then she has to get a liver biopsy, which is where they stick a little needle inside her skin and go to her liver and take out a little piece of her liver and test it and it'll tell them what's wrong. But hopefully, cross your fingers that there's nothing wrong with her, but it's just, she has to go through so much. It's amazing how a little 3-pound, however many ounces, 2-kilo baby is going through all this stuff. She's so much stronger than I am am now, like, and she's almost 3 months old. I'm almost 16, like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe that she's gone through so much, and she's definitely a little fighter, and I'm so proud of her. But at the moment, I'm back down here because if you can't tell in my voice, I am sick, and with all the other chances that are happening right now and all the other things that are happening to her, I do not want to get her sick. That is the last thing that I want to happen right now. So I had to come back down here, and it was also a great opportunity for Matthew to make money so that we can buy her lots and lots and lots of Christmas presents. And one thing Matthew promised right in front of Avery, in front of her bed while she was wide awake, was that if she comes home before Christmas, hopefully pray to God that she comes home before Christmas, that he has to dress up like Santa Claus. So if she comes home, you will all be seeing Matthew in a Santa Claus suit. I thought it was so funny, and he agreed to it, so hopefully it happens. That means 2 good things come out of that. But if not, and things happen, and she does have to stay in the hospital for longer, and it is the best decision for her if she has to, then we are all going to hold off for her Christmas presents, and when she comes home, we're going to have Christmas for her. So we're going to make another Christmas, so she gets to have her Christmas. She missed Halloween, she missed Thanksgiving, she's not going to miss Christmas. I'm not going to let her miss Christmas. So that's pretty much up to date with her right now, and pretty much up to date with me right now. I will show you guys my 2.5, almost 3 month postpartum belly. Another thing with me that I found quite weird is that food does not taste good to me anymore. I'm not trying to say that I'm like trying to lose a bunch of weight or anything, because I'm most definitely not right now. That's the least of my worries. Is that whenever I eat, I just don't feel the urge to like, oh, this is really amazing. Like, I'll taste it and say, oh, this is good, but I won't eat very much. Like, I eat like 1 meal a day. But I don't know, it's weird. But just something weird. I don't know if any other of you guys had that either, but yeah. So, that is pretty much it, and I might do, an updated room / nursery tour because I have everything completely done in my room, and for her arrival. But one thing that's happening, I might be moving. So if I move, because my mom's waiting on the mortgage person or whatever to figure out how much we can rent or buy for, if I move, Avery gets her own room. So I'm so excited for that if we move. But then the bad thing is I'll be a town away from Matthew. But hopefully that if I move, I move into the place that they kind of want to move to too. So hopefully that when they move, they'll move there too. So yeah. But anyways, I guess I'll show you guys my 2.5 / 3, almost 3-month postpartum belly, and I will post, after I show you my belly, I'll post a picture of my C-section scar because it's kind of finally looking better to where I'll actually show you guys. And I'll post that, and then I will probably, if you guys ask, and if you guys really do want to see it, I will show you guys a room tour. So, yeah.